Hi friends, I'm Amy and I am a part-time reseller on eBay, Poshmark, and Depop. I am a full-time ultrasound tech and I'm currently on my lunch break. And today we have a what sold the week of June 22nd through June 28th. I actually ended up having a really good week. I sold 28 items and that was a gross sale of $1,165.50 with a net return of $710.50. So I will pop up a screen of the image that sold and let's get into it. Not all of them were that great, but some were really good. Starting out on June 22nd, I had 3 sales. The first being a Robert Graham size extra large pink blue stripe embroidered long sleeve shirt flip cuff, and this sold on Poshmark for $19 and I will make $9.22, and this took 6 months to sell. When I say what I made, that is including my cost of goods, the fees paid to the Poshmark, and shipping. So that's my actual in my pocket money. Next to sell was this Vineyard Vines linen pin tuck swing dress size 4 black sleeveless beach lightweight, sold on Poshmark for $18 and I will make $6.40. This took a month to sell. I did get it at an estate sale and I paid too much money for it, but it was adorable and linen. Next were these pair of shorts, Carre Paris men's Drakeo shorts size large, black gold elastic waist paisley stretch. They sold on eBay for $17 and I will make $12.27. These took 1.5 months to sell and I got them for $1 at a yard sale, and I got them because I thought they were so funny. And what is funny is an elderly lady was selling them and she said her son bought them in Las Vegas, and she's like, I don't even want to tell you how much he paid for them. So I just thought they were kind of fun, so I bought them for $1. On June 23rd, I had 2 sales. First were these Everlane new with tags, the Italian wool way hydrate pants, navy size 12 wide leg career pleat, and they sold on Poshmark for $52 and I will make $31.29. They took 3.5 months to sell. And these wool pants sold in the dead of summer when everywhere is having a heat wave. And can I just say, these were gorgeous pants, like absolutely gorgeous. Next was a Torrid dress +1, size 1, navy blue Aztec embroidered tiered sleeveless fit flare boho, and this sold on eBay for $15 and I will make $9.97. This took 6 months to sell. Not surprised, I posted in the middle of winter. And I actually got this from my sister for $2. On June 24th, I had zero sales. And then the following day, June 25th, I had 8 sales. Does that ever happen to you guys where you just have like this dead day and then the next day is amazing? I love it. Like, it totally makes up for the day where there's nothing. So the first to sell on June 25th was this Fry Melissa carry-all tote leather handbag, wallet, zip around distressed seafoam, and it sold on Poshmark for $140 and I will make $104.11, and this only took 5 days to sell. I got this out of an American thrift store mystery purse box, and can I just say the purses were amazing, including this. I think my average between those was like $7 a purse. So can I just say this was an amazing sell and a very cool purse. Next up was this express v-neck embellished bow cardigan, black large puff sleeve rhinestone new with tags. I got this at a yard sale for $5 and it sold on Poshmark for $22 and I will make $12.60, and this took just over a month to sell. Next were these Cole Haan Cloud all day flats size 8.5 pink suede leather grand series ballet comfort, and these sold on Depop for $24.40 and I will make $14.81. I did get these for myself and they were a little bit too small. I actually bought them on a whatnot sale. They're adorable, absolutely adorable, pink suede, love them. Next up was something I would not get again, but it was a vintage Pendleton blue plaid high-waisted pleated shorts, petite, size 6, cotton Bermuda. They sold on Poshmark for $10. And I accepted this $10 offer because in 2.5 months I had absolutely zero interest. So yes, take them. $10, I will make $5.18. I got them in the bins. Next to sell was this Coach Peyton Cora Glenn plaid domed shoulder purse bag, black maroon gray preppy, and this sold on eBay for $32.50, and I will make $19.48. And can I tell you, this sold in 5 minutes. 5 minutes. This was from a ThredUp Coach rescue box. I thought I listed reasonable because it actually does not have its crossbody strap, so I'm like, there were a few other listed, and I'm like, well, apparently I priced it right because 5 minutes. 5 minutes. All right, next was this J. Jill linen blue jacket, size large, dark wash, collarless, 3/4 sleeves, lightweight preppy, and it sold on eBay for $20, and I will make $9.41. This only took 8 days to sell. And then on June 26th, I had 3 sales. Another from the American Thrift Store purse box was this Henry Bendel Jet Setter gray nylon leather convertible backpack crossbody bag, and it sold on Poshmark for $100, and I will make $72.11, and it only took 1 week to sell. Now I know my photo doesn't show, but it actually becomes a backpack too, and there were a lot of comps, anywhere from like $100 to $200. So I priced $150, got a $100 offer in 1 week, and I said, yes, have it, enjoy it. I hope you love it. Then next was this Victoria's Secret vintage gold label ivory lace camisole tank top lingerie, sold on Poshmark for only $10, and I will make $7.05. This took 6 months. I was actually very surprised it took that long because I thought vintage gold label Victoria's Secret would do pretty well, and so when I found it at Goodwill for $2.95, I snatched that up, but it took 6 months, and it really was quite lovely. And then next up to sell was this AYR Doppio double-breasted silk ivory blouse in an extra large quiet luxury short sleeve office, and it sold on eBay for $40.70, and I will make $34.40. This took 18 days to sell, and it was an international sale, and it's going to the UK. And I found this shirt in a group with 2 other silk blouses, and they were Eileen Fisher, and those have already sold, and they sold really fast. So great little find. Clearly same woman donated them, and they just put them on Goodwill shelf together, and I was very excited to find those. And then on June 27th, I had 1 sale, and it was this Susan Graver sheer chiffon pink floral paisley pin tuck tunic size large boho feminine, and this sold on eBay for my full asking price of $19.88, and I will make $15.61. This took 3 weeks to sell. This was 99 cents at Goodwill, but my average cost of goods that day was $5.63, so that's what I put in. And then on June 28th, the last day, I had 11 sales. So again, the day before I had 1 sale, and then on the 28th, wild day, 11 sales. That doesn't happen for me, y'all. Like, my reselling closet stays right around 250 items. I'm trying to get that up a little bit because I am gonna be here in Kentucky for a little bit longer than expected. So I have more time to sell things, and so that means I get to get more things. So anyways, on June 28th, with the 11 sales, started out with this Ann Taylor 100% cashmere purple sweater, extra large v-neck pullover preppy cozy capsule wardrobe, and this sold on Poshmark for $27, and I will make $19.28, and it took 1 month to sell. Funny enough, obviously dead of winter cashmere. This is a beautiful sweater, and I kind of was like, I know someone who will take this if it doesn't sell. And I got an offer for $15 like a week or 2 ago, and I was like, absolutely not. I'm not selling this for $15, and I didn't have to. Next up was this Poetry Linen Cotton Blue Autumn Leaf Print Long Sleeve Button Front Shirt size 4. This sold on Poshmark for $40 and I will make $29.68, and it took 2.5 weeks to sell. Next were these Brooks Men's size 7 Glycerin 18 triple black running shoes, and they sold on Poshmark for my full asking price of $20 and I will make $11.83. They took 2 weeks to sell. I got these also in an American thrift store shoebox, and they were worn. I kind of debated whether to sell them, but I just cleaned them up a little bit, and they had some fuzzies like around the heel. I just sweater shaved those, and they look quite nice. And then next was this Rag & Bone Luna Mesh Illusion Shift Dress, large navy silk blend, grunge punk goth, and it sold on Poshmark for $41 and I will make $25.81, and it took 3.5 months to sell. Next was this Chico's dress, size 2, large, sleeveless boat neck sheath, black white striped fringe casual, sold on Poshmark for $22 and I will make $10.28. I got this at a yard sale as well, and it took just over a month to sell. Next was this Johnny Was Bluebell dazzling blue embroidered eyelet dress, medium, no slip. Had no slip. I didn't realize that when I bought it, but I still would have bought it. Boho, and I got this from a yard sale, and it sold on eBay for $40 and I will make $33.62, and it took 17 days to sell. Next was this Abercrombie & Fitch Y2K tiered ruffle strapless navy tank top, large, going out beach, and it sold on eBay for $15 and I will make $12.08, and this took just a few weeks to sell. Next was a good sale. This was a Polo Ralph Lauren men's XXL dip dyed Aran knit fisherman sweater, orange sorbet, and it sold on Depop for $113.20, and I will make $92.21. This did take 7 months to sell, but I wasn't really willing to go down that much in price because of its rarity, and sold on Depop, so I'm all for it. Next were these Fry Women's 8.5 Melissa Button 2 Cognac leather riding boots, distressed Western, and these sold for my full price on Depop for $75 and I will make $63.97, and they only took 2 days to sell. I did get these at Goodwill and I was shocked that they weren't marked up. They were only $7.99, so yes to me. And then next was these Ultra Men's size 14 Hit XT Black Cross training trail running shoes, and these sold for my full price on eBay for $50 and I will make $34.97, and these took 12 days to sell. These also came from America's Thrift Store mystery shoebox, so I'm loving America's Thrift Store. Those mystery boxes, I'm already like in the green, so love it. Gonna keep doing it. And my final sale of the week were these Allen Edmonds Arezzo men's leather Italian bit loafers, size 11 black, and they sold on eBay for $75 and I will make $51.50. These took 2 months to sell, and this was actually my second time selling these shoes. The first time they sold in days, and he returned them because of the fit, and he messaged me afterwards and was like, I love these shoes. I have multiple pairs of Allen Edmonds, so I'm sorry I had to return them, but you accept those returns and things sell again. So that's my weekend sales, and I hope everyone else had a great week of sales. Please let me know how yours are doing, and I will talk to you all later. Bye. Hi friends, I had to pop back in because when I was inserting my photos, I realized I left out 2 of my sales. So on June 25th, I sold this Anthropologie Mauve black strappy back jumpsuit, size 12, linen blend stretch wide leg, and this sold on Poshmark for $22 and I will make $15.80. It did take 5 months to sell, but I found it in the bins in like a wad, and I undid it and was like, oh, this is so cute. And then next was a Jones & Company extra large linen sleeveless tunic button front sides shirt, coral, log and look, new with tags, and it sold on eBay for $20, and I will make $9.41. And this took 8 days to sell. So that's it for the week now. And I wanted to say something about my volume. I did order a microphone, and I of course ordered the wrong one that doesn't fit into my iPhone. So I have reordered one. So hopefully this will be the last video where my sound isn't very good, because my sisters told me y'all can't hear me. So I apologize, and there shouldn't be any more like this in the future. Fingers crossed. Okay, bye friends.